A new board game invites players to revisit one of the most important time periods in church history. In Journeys of St. Paul, players assume the role of a messenger with an important letter from the giant in Christian faith. The first one to cross the city gate and deliver the letter is the winner. Players must do so while avoiding traps from Roman soldiers and other pitfalls. The game is a new release by Sophia Institute Press. And joining us now to discuss is Charlie McKinney, president of the Sophia Institute Press. Charlie, welcome. Great to be with you. Tell us more about this game. It sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, look, one of the things that we value at Sophia Institute Press is giving encouragement and different ways for families to come together and explore the faith together. And so we do that through books. You know, we publish 80 or 90 books a year, but we thought it'd be great if we started dabbling in games a little bit and creating these fun, engaging opportunities for parents and their children to come to know the faith and learn the faith and discuss the faith together.
Yeah, it's such a great idea. I'm curious where that idea came from and who is it specifically geared towards?
Well, the idea we've been working with a guy in Poland who's created a few very popular games over there that we've brought to America, and he was the brainchild for this. And so, you know, we flew him out here, and we spent a lot of time, and we brought some families in, and really did a lot of pilot testing to make sure that we could create something that was highly engaging. You know, it took about 2 years to put it together, and now it's out, and it seems to be very popular, and people, the early feedback has been phenomenal.
That's wonderful. You know, I really like the idea of playing board games together as a family, whether you're on vacation or maybe just hanging out at home. Let's talk a little bit more about that. You know, how activities like this board game, can bring families together, and how this game in particular really can inspire conversations about the faith.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why we settled on a trivia game, because, you know, as a father of 5, there's only so many times I could play Chutes and Ladders without losing my mind. But if you've got a trivia game, you know, in this case, we've got, each card has a easy question and a hard question. So you can ask your 8 or 10-year-old the easy questions, and you would get the hard questions. So in that sense, it's still very competitive for both the child and the adult, so it keeps both of them engaged. And we really focused on St. Paul for one primary reason, because, you know, he covered so much ground theologically, so that you could fit in a lot of theology in there, and then he covered a lot of ground geographically, so you could add in a lot of questions about the Holy Land and about, you know, the world as we knew it at that time. And then on top of that, he was you know, he just had a fascinating life with the shipwrecks and the road to Damascus, and, you know, all of this. So he seemed like the perfect guy to be able to pull together 400 trivia questions into a single game. And so that's really why we settled on him.
Yeah, I love it. I really do think it's a fantastic idea. Is there anything else about the game that you think is really interesting, something you want our viewers to know about? And also, you know, are you working on any other Catholic board games right now?
Yeah, we are actually. We at the same time we released Journeys to St. Paul, we came out with a game called Know Thyself, which is it's a game to help folks come to understand and appreciate their temperament and the temperaments of others. And it's based on one of our best-selling books of all time, The Temperament God Gave You. So that's out. We've also got jigsaw puzzles on the Holy Rosary, on the 5 images of the joyful mysteries. So we've been working on some different things outside of books lately.
Well, it's really wonderful. And thank you so much, Charlie, for coming on to talk to us about your newest board game. We appreciate it. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Tracy. You too.